Receiving your contents. You're alive. The internet can totally see you now. To stop, use your encoder. I'm glad I scrolled up, because I'm pretty sure I have my stream key down there.
Nice.
Okay, now it's actually live. Might get to restart the timer now. Damn thing. Okay. Start. Okay, now I'm gonna go outside. And when I get back, that's when the magic gonna happen. Yeah. I didn't know it put a fucking watermark on my channel name in the bottom right. Or is it just me seeing that?
I don't know.
Oh.
There it is.
Crazy. I didn't know that was there. Or is it just me seeing that? Oh god. That's gonna be echo.
Yeah, just hit that. I just muted it.
Oh, that was my side.
What?
I clicked the tab. I didn't hear it from yours.
Oh no, I can hear it. That's why I muted
Oh.
it. I was hearing you twice.
Oh, gotcha. In the past. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, give Academy. Subscribe.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Alright. I'm gonna jump outside real quick. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna tear apart that Project 64. No more locked doors. 7 minutes. 8 minutes, really. Oh no. We're late. It's okay. Nice video, man. Would like to... Wait, what? It hasn't even started yet. People. I tell you.
A bot?
Hello. Damn, my PC is hot right now. I can feel it on my legs. Let's move some of these books off of the top of it where the fans are venting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's great to see you doing more of the content again. Any particular reason you still use Ollie and not X64 debug? Right. Because we're still going to be doing some x86 stuff. And when I feel like going to 64, guess what? We'll go to 64. Yeah, other than that, that's no particular reason. No. I mean, just haven't... I've been out a while. It's gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. That being said, give me another 3 minutes. Miners. Well, it comes bundled with it. Well, fine. Fine. Have it your way. X64 DBG. Really, it's just because I'm still pissed that the original Ollie debug creator has abandoned, at least seems to have abandoned, his 64-bit version of Ollie DBG. And everybody who is watching, we have a guest who is also streaming. Are you streaming?
Maybe for a minute or two.
Maybe for a
That's
minute
how
or two.
laggy it's making me.
Oh, shit. We're on virtually the same hardware. It shouldn't be too bad.
Don't know. Weird.
Oh. Progress. Yeah, the last progress update for Ollie debug 64-bit. Oops. Pretty, February of 2014. Still broken up about that one. Download. Docker. All right. Oh, that's right. I was trying to help Ricky set up a restricted SSH for a programmer. Hey, it's Eric. Eric's here. Say hi, Eric, everybody. Snapshot. Well, that's the one that's most popular download there. I guess we'll go with that. It's updated like what, a day ago? 2 weeks ago? Hi, Eric, everybody. Eric says. Damn it, Eric.
Oh my.
Damn it. All right, close. Be right back. Empty chair. Wait, what the fuck is this ad? Oh. Oh, here comes the little girl that's supposed to be in bed. New folder. I'm still gonna call it Ollie, even though it's not. That's its name. Okay, are you happy? I've downloaded it. Why don't you use 7-zip? I have 7-zip. Well, I had. I just... to be completely honest, it was because I just reinstalled Windows, and a few things are still missing. Oh, let's see. What is that? The wife will be home soon. She'll have ice from my ice water. That's got no ice in it.
User entered your channel.
Hey, Eric.
Hey,
Holy shit.
He is.
That's
Giant.
fucking loud.
I'm a giant.
Fuck me. Running. That's getting turned down. Can I hear you?
He muted himself.
Oh, what? Why did he mute himself?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why are you still using Windows when you... What the fuck is React OS? Troll. Fuck off, React OS. Oh, God. I mean, there's this thing that I use this for. But React OS. Somebody. Oh, the ice is here. Okay, what were we doing? Right, Project 64. Something about this here program. And this is where D-Dub comes in, streaming over there. I think he was streaming some gameage. When you launch this, let's see here. Pops up. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Developing a fully functional emulator, a massive time-consuming project. With making a donation, you can show your appreciation for this effort and at the same time support future. You notice the continue button is grayed out. If you're a Patreon already, then click below to enter your email address to validate it, and Project 64 will stop prompting you for support. Enter Patreon. Enter notification code. If you've already supported it and you have a notification code, oh, this is what we like to see. So the question is, they can make an emulator, but can they protect? Oh, you can't really read that. There you go. Let's click enter. My code, please. Code is awesome. Incorrect support code. I know Mommy's home. She has ice from ice water. That has no ice in it. Okay. So we could click continue. But let's not do that. Let's attach to it with Ollie. What do you think of all that, D-Dub? Annoying little screen. Yeah, but Mommy sees that you're still up. We're both going to be in trouble. You better run off. Okay, you better see Mommy. Mommy! You're on blatantly open camera.
I don't really know that getting into a habit of letting...
She's been in bed since 9. I told her we were both going to be in trouble if you saw that she was still awake.
I hate it
You're preaching to the choir, honey. Preaching to the choir.
No, I hate it upstairs.
Good night. You wanted to see her? Go see her. Give her hugs and kisses. Off to bed. It's not too hot. It's burning. It's boiling down here. There's an AC up there. It's too hot. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I'm cold. Kids.
Hey,
Hey, Eric.
am I still a giant?
No.
Good.
Let me, I think I can change your volume, can't I?
Yep.
How do I do that?
Right click, change volume.
Right click. Oh, change volume. What do you know? Speak.
Speaking.
Speak again?
Speaking again.
It's a little too low. Okay, that's good. D-Dub, are you streaming to Twitch, Restream, or YouTube?
Nothing now.
Oh, were you? Did I miss it? That was quick. Man, that guy's quick. And then we're going to hit pause. And, of course, Alt F9 is still not a thing. Because this shit. No. Debug.
Put in my application for Twitch partnership last night.
Ooh. Xtel use code. Continue. Oh, this is. Oh, look at dialog box. Oh, look at jump. Oh, look at call. Oh, psh. How about what puts us? Oh, look, oh, a call with a test and that. Oh, I bet we could just do this. Edit. Fill with notes. Edit. Covered executable. Yes. Save. No. Let's P for patched. Run. Stop. And now let's see, can they protect? No, they can't, because bam, we're in like Flynn. Oh no! No, they tricked us! No! They can protect. Oh wait, I ran the wrong one. They didn't trick us. I'm just an idiot.
We know.
I know you know. God, the continue timer is so long. They should at least put an ad here. They should put an ad that you have to view and then click continue. Like what's the point of an annoying thing if it's not making you money? Okay, P. And is he gonna run? Did we break it? Oh, and pop up. Oh, no pop up. Look at that.
Alright, I'm gonna go stream, but I'll be back in later for some.
Wait, you're gonna stream?
Yeah.
Then stream. That's what we're doing.
Well, I mean.
Yeah, stream. Stream while I stream. We'll Inception stream.
But I stream with a group of 4 people.
What does that mean?
They're all on Discord.
Oh, so I should jump on Discord?
I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that.
Why not?
They're interesting people.
Well, hell. Okay, well, guess not. So these aren't running because I don't have them, or did they run before and did I break it?
You should hop on D3 again sometime.
I know with the...
Yeah, it's because you don't have them.
Oh, but I copied your folder.
Well, they're pulled from a different folder.
What?
Desktop. All my ROMs in them.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's because I don't have them.
Yep.
What's wrong with my windows?
There's too many lights on and not enough windows open.
I turned the ACs on. That's why the windows weren't open.
It's way cooler outside.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. All the heat. It's gotten to me today. Okay, so I'm sure everybody didn't come to just see the 2-byte patch that breaks the whole thing. But let's see. Can I send a file through TeamSpeak?
Yeah.
How do I do this? Just drag and drop?
No. You have to like right click the actual channel, I think.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Insufficient permissions.
Well, that's helpful. Insufficient permissions.
Oh. Eric needs to make you better.
That's okay. I'll make myself better. Yeah, I'll give that a whirl and see if it works for you. What the fuck?
loading.
Yeah, I see that. It's like my server's down. Very strange. Very, 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 very strange. Sudo. I'm logged in as root. I gotta type sudo. Restrat. Did I? Oh. I know what's going on. Anyways, I'm sure that everybody didn't want to just see a 2-byte patch. So let's actually look and see what the codes we can enter do. But we'll do that in just a moment.
This is error bad gateway.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
It's that's right. What the hell? Oh. Ah. I think I know why. Clear. Yeah. You're not cool unless you check your email through a terminal. Jekyll is not running. But good lord, where is it? Let's make sure it's not running. No, it's not. DOS. Alright, fuck it. I'll do it through my other server. It'll be quicker, easier. Config. Wow. Wow. That's weird. Didn't think that would work. There you go, everybody. My server IP to be changed tomorrow. No, not worried about it. Okay. Alright, I'll let you confirm that we didn't break anything, since I don't want to go searching for ROMs for games I don't own on live stream.
What?
Huh? Oh.
What's up?
I said there, I'll let you test to make sure that it didn't break it,
Oh, yeah.
since I don't want to go searching for ROMs that I don't own on a live stream.
Yeah.
Not that anybody really cares these days, but better be safe than sorry, I suppose. Say if somebody would make it a point to care.
Yeah.
Alright, and on that note, everybody, I'll be back. Let's stopwatch, and then we'll actually go over some actual things.
It worked.
Cool. Didn't break the game.
Don't look like it.
Sweet. Timer. Back at 15. Okay. And I think there's this thing I can do. Let me try it. I've never done this, and I'm gonna test it out. Let's try it. See what happens. Studio. Yeah, people probably know what's happening Or no, it's a... I'm coming! Jeez. Sometimes I tell you. Let's see here. Have you noticed, maybe it's just me, but sometimes I cannot grab the right-hand side of a Chrome window. Okay.
Side.
Yeah, to like stretch it. Okay, where's the... There we go. I swear I saw a button earlier. Oh, here it is. And we'll be back in 15 and 1 minute. And let's try this. Oh, that's so cool. Be right back. You hear that? That's ice water. Yeah, look at that. 5 minutes early. Makes up for being 5 minutes late earlier, right? Okay. And if that worked, y'all got to see an ad. Well, some of you might have. Others, maybe not. And let's get honest. Most of you probably got ad block anyways. So let's run this. This is the base program. And it's going to have that little screen. Good. It's fine. Let's see what it does. It is vegan water. Full vegan, 100% organic vegan water. Continue. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe we can get back to it here. About. Can I give the dogs water? Yeah, I guess. Support? No, that's going to open a link. I suppose. Nice. Yes, it's grown right in my garden with no pesticides, nothing. It's pure from grass to glass. Oh, there we go. Enter the email address. No, actually that'd probably be easier. Billy at I will. I love project64.com. Yeah. Yes, I'll be up there in un momento, por favor.
Jill? Okay, and you need to get the dogs.
Okay. And there's a reason I wear shorts. That's pretty good. From grass to glass. Yeah, grass to glass. You say it's straight from anything to anything and people will buy it. Got that from Family Guy earlier. DW, still here? He's silent. Hey, how are you? Are you here? No, he's not. Okay, let's see here. Got some analysis going and we're gonna have to restart this. So let's do that. Restart. And apparently I gotta go give the dogs some water. They're dying of thirst. You know, they're eyeballing my water. Or not. I don't know if you can see that dog, but she's behind me. Maybe. I don't know, she's over there. Yep, there she is. Run. Get this back up on the screen. Oh, you're not going to pop up now? What? What? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Put in a fake email address and it just works? Like, what? Apparently that's all you have to do. Let's try running it from the beginning here. We might have to find something else to reverse because that was pretty lazy. It's like check to see if email address exists. If it does, they're good. Okay, well, let's erase the email. Okay, exit, restart, and see if we can get the menu back. I want to do the code thing. Yes, thank you. Enter notification code. Please enter the code in the email. This is my code. Before we hit OK, we're going to hit pause, debug, execute tell user code, and oh my gosh, I think you guys can even see menus now. Last stream was so broken. Yes, you can see menus. And then we'll hit OK, and oh look, we stopped. And there's our message box. And we'll pick up right there. Time to water the dogs so they'll grow. Alright. And we're back. That's pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah, okay, so I read that one already. I don't know what happened to LD00, but maybe he's back, maybe not. Where's my phone? Well, holy shit, Darkwood is finally releasing after 2 years being in alpha. Comes out fully in August. Might have to get back into that game. Don't recall that one. Doing a stream on reverse engineering an N64 emulator. Tune in. Okay, let's get down to the brass tacks business, yes. Last time you tried that game out, it was... Oh, right, that one. I feel like this can be stretched a bit. Okay, there we go. YouTube. Yeah. Okay. So, this is where we landed. This is the message we got. And here's a random ass call. Thank you from project. Okay. So something is going to go over this or to this. Something definitely goes to it. Wait, serious?
Hello?
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
So you want to see something derpy as shit? I don't know if you're watching the stream, but if you just put in a Patreon email, it doesn't ever verify or bother you again. Yeah, like if you go to help, and I'll show you. Cancel. Oh, I don't want to hit continue. I can probably start another. Aw. No, don't. Okay, back off me, Windows. No. Turn on this. Okay. Do I have? Oh yes, I have 2 running. Okay. That one doesn't say continue yet. This one does. Okay, so if you go to help Patreon email and put in anything@anything.com.
Yeah, it just works.
It just works. Run it again. No. And what do you know? Never bothers you. It's like,
Nice.
what the
Great job.
Yeah, good job. Protection? No. Not really. So right now I was going to look into this portion here. This is enter the code. The code. Incorrect support code. So we want to attach to that and see what it does to calculate that, if it's some hard-coded jobber or if it actually has some math behind it or what. But I'm guessing, you know, since the Patreon one was like so in depth that it's not going to have much along with it. Pause. Execute till user code. Okay. Shazam. And this is where we're at. Find reference to, select command, and there's one of them. And that's this guy here. And there's a way to jump over it, which is here. There's a way to jump over the whole damn thing, too. So if we don't jump over it, okay. So what are you doing now?
Oh, starting up my emulator.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, well those are gonna pause.
Game to play.
Nice. Those are gonna pause forever. That's not gonna really do us any good. So we're inside of a. Oh, oh, we paused. Cool. Alright, as soon as we give it focus, yeah. Some type of message loop. Yep, it's not helpful. The code. Okay, hey, we actually stopped here. Jump is not taken. So if it were taken, we would be here. But since it's not taken, let's hit F8. EDX gets some random stack pointer. It gets pushed onto the stack. EBP plus 14, go to EBP. 14 is here. That one gets pushed. Shift right EAX 10 times. We have a 1 in EAX. We're going to shift right. Guess what? That's going to zero it out. If all that's doing is zeroing that out, I don't know why. That's weird. Push ESI, so ESI contains a 1, goes on the stack. EAX, which contains a 0, goes on the stack. And move into EBP plus 1 CESI. Okay, that was here. And then call this bitch. Well, cool. Let's follow that one with F7. There's a call directly into it. Somebody got a text message. That's a big glass of water. Mmm. Just me. Just me. Let's see here, what is this doing? Let's go into it, see if it does anything silly or fun. So far, no. Other than using itself to, what the hell? That's interesting. It literally uses itself as a jump. Yeah, that's weird. EBX. Push a random 32. Okay, max count 50. We're gonna now get the text that we have entered, I believe. F8. I don't remember what we entered, do you? The code. Yeah, seven characters. Oh god. So it's going to check and see if it's empty. And guess what? It's going to jump because it's not empty. Wait, what? What the hell? Are you serious? The code. Okay. Oh my. I think the actual code is "thank you from Project 64," and it's hard coded in. Okay, so emulation great, but as far as protection, they're just keeping honest people honest. They should hire me to put in some proper protection, because this was like beyond basic level. Like anyone with a hex editor could have found that one. Let's see if my hunch is correct though. You know, the easiest way to do that, I guess, would just be to type it in and see if that's what it does. Oh, okay, maybe not. No, yeah, that's let's run it. Incorrect support code. Well, let's paste in the one that we believe is the correct one. And that's going to be "thank you from Project 64." Okay. And let's see here. Where was that at? Here. Let's go to this guy here and hit run. Run. There we go. And we see that we didn't get an error message. Thank you. Okay, so you can either put in any email address for your patron email, or you can put in "thank you from Project 64." Come on. I mean, seriously, it has a hard-coded code, and that's it. That's it. The one person registers and it says, yeah, just type in "thank you from Project." Like, what?
Pretty easy.
Like, I'm surprised. Wait. Could we have just figured this out by Googling it?
Probably.
Project 64 notification code on Reddit. Yeah. Yep, very first one here. The code is "thank you from Project 64," by the way.
Nice.
There you go, right here on good old Reddit. Well, that's one more reason the N64 emulation scene is being ridiculed. The code is "thank you from Project 64." Right, I mean, it's... Or you can go to config Project 64 config and set the run count to -1. The good stuff. Okay, well, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to reverse engineer something else, because that was a thing. Founder, core and application programmer, website, video and audio and input plugin programmer, bug tracking, testing, suggestions, RDB. Not sure what RDB is. If that's real-time debugging, then okay. Cheat database testing, end user support. So Gent is the guy who's along for the ride, who doesn't really do much, but he updates some cheats and he gets to test, and then he tells people how to do stuff. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I guess that would be more beneficial if I had it on the screen, but you know, it's okay. Let's see here. We'll close the about. I like that there's no way to get back to the about config file. Like, yeah, there's no way to get back to the RDB ROM database. Gotcha. Yeah, there's no way to get back to that register or that nag screen unless you go into unless you've never typed it in. Because now, let's see if it still does it if we restart the program. See if that nag screen goes away now that we've put in the code. Haha, I guess they just wanted to promote the Patreon and didn't care about people getting around the nag message. Yeah, I guess. Really, it's like... yeah, we don't really need protection in there. People are going to get it either way. You know, if you think about it, it's kind of smart because they're like, they'll see it. They'll have to put it in. We don't care. So I guess, if they're just wanting people to be honest by nature, but be able to easily get rid of it, but still see the whole Patreon thing, then I guess that's clever because it's less time spent working on protection. Like you could literally program for a week on just protecting your software after writing it. But yeah, once you type that in, it disappears as well. So in this circumstance, patching took actually more time than just putting in an email or figuring out that the code is a hard-coded code. Okay, any suggestions? Any peanut gallery? Anybody got anything? I enjoyed your video. Keep it up. Would you like to be YouTube friends? What does that mean? Nice video, man. Would you like to be YouTube friends? I don't know what that means. But you can definitely watch the videos. That's what it means, yeah. Okay. D-Dub.
Yep.
You got any more software? Let's go Linux VirtualBox here. You could circumvent Zelda Classic's quest editor password system. I've done it before, as have a few other people, and it's open source now, so I don't think the developer would be bothered by it. Alright, I'm not too worried about developers because the intent here is to help bring awareness to bad code and solutions to how to fix it. However, when you give me something like that last one, the solution is literally do anything else. Anything else.
just put something in.
Yeah. Like, did they fill out the email box with something? That's fine. It's fine.
Poor soul, he's retarded. let him go.
Just let him go. Okay, that's enough of the Lindos. Linux and Windows. Zelda Classics Quest Editor. Let's see here. I'm going to have to grab that. Sure. See if it's... I guess we could go through one of my original CrackMe's. I downloaded it. For those of you that don't know, which is probably most, crackmes.de disappeared. Crackmes.de is now this. Due to new law restrictions in EC, wherever that is, what is EC? Electrical communication. I don't know. We need to check various aspects of the website and need to change some parts back once we did any necessary changes. Yeah, so crackmes.de is gone. However, not to worry, there is a complete mirror that you can download that has every single thing that was ever submitted to it. Where did I download it to? Never sure. D drive? No, I wouldn't put it on D drive. Oh, I did. I put it on D drive. So, you have this fancy little box here. The entire website, all the users, all the submissions, all the everything. And FJLJ just so happens to be right there. And solutions, Tiga. Let's see here. This will be fun. I haven't done this in a long time, but Okay, so Tiga provided a solution to one of my crack me's and a keygen. Ooh, look at that name, FJLJ generate. Hey, it definitely spit out a key, that's for sure. And let's grab the download. There we go. Grab the actual crack me. Oh no, it doesn't run anymore. Why? Something about Windows 10, I bet. Compatibility. Let's go with 7. Although I think I wrote this in XP. Let's run with XP. See if that works. Oh god. No, it still doesn't. It's okay. Because we have a debugger here, which will tell us why it's not working. Open. So hey, two for one here. We'll learn not only what somebody else already learned, that's a word now, learned years and years ago, but what the hell's wrong with the actual crack me? Interesting. Jump, call. So let's try to run it and see where it breaks. Access violation. Awesome. Yes. I said restart. Thank you. Let's run this sucker line by line. 8. Calls. Whoa. What in the hell? Oh, it's packed. Did you figure out what you were doing? D-Dub?
No,
Oh.
yet. Excited.
Nice.
I'm gonna play some Mario ROM hacked, but I don't know, decided not to.
Oh, why not?
Well, I've been playing them for a while. Just kind of bored of it right now.
Could play some Diablos.
Yeah, pretty bored of that too.
Could play.
I mean, I'll still play it, that's for sure, but
Yeah, just not at this moment.
later.
Yeah. Okay, screw that. I don't want to try to figure out why Windows 10 hates
Punch down with some yogurt.
Yogurt. Crack me from coconut? Nice.
Yeah.
Crack me from 2007? Damn, 10 years ago. In 2009. The one in 2009, hey look, it runs just fine. Yeah. 2007. Oh no. No, hell no. What are you thinking? Is that, what brand is that? The we have one, what's it called? Like something flip. But there's this coconut or pina colada one. It's really good.
Noosa? Noosa?
Huh. I don't know. But sounds good. So there was also this one, 2 people submitted solutions. I am TCM. Let's see what his submission was. Hey, you made a keygen FJLJs. First, let's make sure it works. Hey, look at that. Oh, I remember writing this crack me. It was it's a fun one. FJLJ 50000004. Ooh, it worked. Hey, this guy's keygen works too. So, let's what? What?
Oh, what's up?
Oh, I didn't
I
hear
was
what you
talking
said.
to myself.
Oh, nice. So let's read his tutorial. I love it when they give a tutorial. Put that over here. Make this a little bigger. I put it like in the same exact spot over chat. Then we'll just put it right here over chat. Actually, let's go like this. We'll put it down here where the stack is at, because we don't need a stack. There. Now we can actually kind of read it. I tried going for a bike ride tonight, but it was freezing cold, so I did this instead. Okay, well, thanks. 1. The void. I don't know what that means. I was a bit disturbed in the beginning. There's a lot of code, but, well, not much really going on with it. It was only after I read the author's message about how he nulled out an application and wrote the code directly in Ollie that I knew I was in for something different. Yeah, I remember this one well. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, it's running. It's prompting for a name, and it was prompting for a name, but apparently if you reset, oh, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's resize it before running it, because I didn't like that. Not sure why, but hey, old programs are old. Run. Okay, prompting for a name, and our notepad. Name tracing. There were no anti-debugging tricks in the disassembly, so I jumped directly to the name prompt. Once your name is entered in, all you can see is computation code. Already? There's no serial yet. We began by adding the lower portions of the name characters into the 8-bit sum. This sum is then added to a hard-coded address 43F200. Then we get to this block of code. For the life of me, I could not figure out what the point was. Yeah, this is good times, I tell you. So let me move this off to the side, and we'll do the whole scroll up trick. We need to view executable modules, crack me, do the scroll up trick, find the exit, which this should be coming up. There it is, and enter. And there's a big ass nope sled. Oh my. Let's see here. I remember writing this. I was at a barbecue in Staten on my laptop, my old ass laptop, when I was writing this. So let's do that. There's a call. People think it's hard coded. Okay, he's referencing 401581. For the life of me, I could not figure out what the point was. We'll get back to this in a bit. Serial tracing. Once we get to our serial prompt, we'll notice that things are taking a turn. What? Oh, Roop's gone. Taking a turn for the weird. So the address that we're calculating the first part of the name tracing, the one we added our 8-bit sum to, was used as the input destination address for the serial, but we now are learning that we were calculating that address for another reason too. Round 1, character value add to the address. This function takes every character in the serial and adds it to its value to address. The function subtracts every other character in the serial. Yes, the values it just added. Subtracting every fourth character multiplied by 16. This function subtracts every fourth character in the serial multiplied by 4 from the address. Okay, so far we had an address that was calculated when we entered our name, then the weird block of code. Then we entered a serial which took that address and performed 3 rounds of calculations on it. Finally, we come to this. I don't know why I find this so funny, but it's like, what, 9-year-old program with a tutorial that somebody wrote, and I don't know, it's comical to me. So adds a constant to our newly calculated serial address. Compare the two if they're even. Jump EBX. This is the failed jump. Did you catch that? The first address we calculate with just our name, and the new address we calculated based on the serial are supposed to match. If they match, then we jump to that address. If our name's address is calculated on spot, then how could there be anything at that address when we jump to it? Mystery block revisited. Oh shit. Looking back at that block of code, I noticed something interesting. Some interesting things. 8-bit name sum being added, address subtraction, a whole bunch of obfuscated operations. Not really, but okay. Opcode for a jump. Yep, you got it. That's like, I'm remembering writing this 8 years ago, and this guy's walking me through my own writing, but I would have never recalled it unless I actually looked at it. So it's, I don't know, that's where the nostalgic portion's coming in. It appeared, yeah, it is. It appears that those mystery values we're calculating are being written into ECX. ECX right here contains the name address. This is the same address that we would jump if the name and serial addresses match. Let's dump the name address to check it out. And if we follow that jump, yay, puts. Yep. Making the keygen. Well, there's no real formula here since the goal is to get the two addresses after manipulation to match, and many values will cause them to match. You can really use a lot of different approaches to get your answer. Here's the approach I used. We can manipulate the values of the serial until it matches via brute force, but instead of using stupid blindly guessing brute force, we know how making certain modifications will affect the serial. In round 1, all characters are useful in added to the value of the address. In round 2, even indexed characters subtract themselves from the address, aka they play no role in manipulation. In round 3, the 0th and the 4th indexed characters have their values subtracted from the address in a big way, multiplied by 4. My plan was this. Test the name address versus the serial address using the serial all zeros. If the serial address was too big, then use the 0th or 4th character to subtract value. If the serial address was too small, then use the 1, 3, 5, or 7th character to add value. Keep repeating until they match. That's pretty clever. Like, I wouldn't have thought of having it be done that way, but so we know what's going on in the code here because, well, I wrote it and that guy just explained it to us, so there's not really any reason to go through the whole thing, but we'll touch on it real quick here if I can figure out where I'm at. Where the hell am I? Why the go away? Remember that? White walls! So you're gonna go camp with Charlie?
Well, I'm gonna go visit him.
Nice.
Probably do some camping too.
Nice. We need to do some camping and fishing.
Yeah, for sure. Good time.
Hell yeah, go swimming. Okay, here's our name prompt. Gets XOR ECX. Okay, so name George Michael. Compare ECX with 9. Well, it's definitely more than 9. Jump is not taken, so it instantly says no, and you fail if it is greater than 9. So that was left out of our tutorial. Let's try that again. Billy to kid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, right? Let's try that again. Compare with 9. Oh, wait. BILLYTKID. That is 9. We have an A. That's weird. Decimal our new line character. No, that's not even right. Did I spell something wrong? I don't know. Let's not get hung up on formalities here. Jump is not taken, so we get a big fat no again. Let's just start that over again. And we'll hit run. And if I could spell this gentleman who's been chatting in the chat's name, I'd use it, but I don't know how to read that. Name DCGJ. There we go. It's less than 9. So it's going to jump past this no here and this here yay. Well, that's interesting. So we land on a jump to a jump. So we jump out to a jump to a jump, and then we end up here. And we clear some values. We move the first byte of our name to BL. There it is. See that D right there? We add that to DL. We increment, go to the next byte. We compare BL with 0. We're going to check and make sure we're not at the end of the string. We're not. It adds the next character. And now that we are at the end of the string, we carry on. So we have a 98 here, because we've been adding BL to DL for a while now. Alright. Move to EAX offset of this. Add EAX, EDX, so we're going to add our calculation to it. Move ECX to EAX, or move EAX to ECX. Move EAX 4015D9. That's interesting. It is hard-coded. Sub EAX ECX. Okay. Move BXAX. Okay, so the last 4 bytes there. Roll EAX10, moves it up. Move DXAX. Okay, so I have our first. Okay, there's your key. I remember writing this now. Move to the byte at ECX, which is that hard-coded. Let's just follow that in a dump real quick. It's going to move an E9. and then it's going to move BL, BH, and DL. So BL, BH, DL, DH. Oh, we didn't move DH. BL, BH, and DL. And then we're going to jump on up. Move what? ECX plus 4. Following dump. Okay, that's where we're at. DH. Oh, there's your DH. Must have ran out of space. Had to jump back around. And then it moves a 90 or a nope. Push ECX. So that's our address to our place. Moved up. So we wrote this real time. And now we're going to ask for the serial. The serial needs to be what's going to calculate up to that name, like the guy asked. So from here forward, yeah, it's exactly what he had said. So I hit run, and we put in DCGJ. Now we want to make sure that our serials match. So let's use this nifty key generator somebody decided to make for us. This is the wrong one. That's for the other crack me, the one that's not real anymore. Enter the username, DCGJ. There we go. Serial. What? 4002. Yay! And we know it matches. So let's tear apart his keygen and see if it works how he says it works. I'm sure it does. I don't know why it wouldn't. Run. And let's see if the whole scroll up thing works on whichever compiler he used. I'm sure it will. See exit, and bam! Here's the beginning of his code. Enter a username, printf, scan F, and here's where the magic is going to begin. Right here. Let's tear it apart. Man, what was his name? I am TCM. If you watch this someday, this one's for you. Need me a drink of water here. That's some good water. Organic vegan water from grass to glass. Enter the username DCGJ and we break. Move to EAX local 6. That's EBP minus 18. If we go to EBP and we double click here and we go to minus 18, we'll see that that is what we just entered. So he's going to move that on into EAX. Magic. Just realized the chat being right there kind of makes it hard to see anything in the stack. I made it opaque and all that, but it still kind of there. This is small enough. Like that's good, because the rest of that up there, that's okay. And we can go like this. We just shift this one a little bit. Now magic is happening. Hallelujah. There we go. Okay. So, I don't like how small this is. Screw it. It's fine. Oh, you know what we could do? We go like this. Make our stack a normal size. Make this a normal size. And then, yes, this is perfect. Edit scene. Move this one here. There we go. That's how it's done. I tell you what, boy. I tell you what. There we go. We'll move this guy on down. There we go. That is how we're going to do it. So it's a bit too opaque. I don't know why everything did that.
What's the shit? That's better.
Sorry, OCD kicked in. Right. Yeah. So we entered in a name, and let's see how his loop functions here. So it loads in our key to EAX, and then we pop out to here, and it's going to check and see our string length. And it looks like it's going to do some stuff inside of a loop here, and let's see what it does here. Okay, it's moving our name right back to EAX where it already was, because it's a good little compiler, and it's going to put it where it needs to be, and even though it was already there, it's going to doubly make sure of it. And then it's going to check that string length, and it's 4. Computers can count. That's good. So now it's going to move. It's going to store that 4 somewhere for us, and then it's going to move into EAX as 0 from somewhere on the stack just below it or above it, depending on how you want to think about it. And then it's going to compare those, and if they match, then it's going to jump out of the loop. But since they don't match, it's like super inefficient loop, but it is what it is. Move to EAX our counter, add EAX D word at the address of EBP plus 8, so our name. Move SX EAX, the byte that is stored at EAX. Let me tell you what that's saying. It's saying take what you have in the first byte of your address and shove it in the last byte of yourself. See that? 64 D. Don't believe me? Double click. You don't have to believe me. You can believe Ollie right there. It's a D. Add EAX to the D word that's stored at our name. So this is where the efficiency is coming back in a little bit here. So, oh, that's not our name. And EAX with FF, so check and see that's 0. Let's follow this in the dump and see what it's actually writing. Okay, so it is actually writing. And LEA, EBPOC, which gave us this, which gives us this address here, increments it, and there's our counter. So it's going to do that a few times. Add EAX. So now we are on our next one. So it's saying, hey, add our last address to our counter. So our counter is 1, so it's going to move it up. And toss that byte into the end of yourself. Add EAX to that EBP minus 8. Now let's find out if I was an idiot or if I was right. Here's 64, F8, and we see C7. So definitely has added our 64 and our what the hell is a C these days? I don't remember. C3 or 63. Yeah, it's gonna end those guys with FF. Stores that byte. And then it's going to go ahead and load our counter, I believe is what this one was. Yep, our counter. Increment it and do it again. Move the next character, add it to the last, store it, and then we're going to load our counter, store it, rinse and repeat, last one, and this time it's going to compare and jump out. So now what we see is that, yeah, it works exactly how I said it was working. It's added everything up. Pull and stack. Pull and dump. Okay, so then he's using that hard-coded value, Fort 3F200 that was taken from the original Crack Me. It's calculated that it still has some distance between them, and then it's going to add them back together. Add EAX10. Move dword pointer that EAX. So what is this one? I hate EBP variables. They don't show up unless you click them. It's annoying. What was it? EBP minus 4. Minus 4. 98. 40. Move EAX. move what is at the pointer 404070, or move into that address, the D word that is in EAX. That's just like that. Bam. Bam. Pow. Is he saying pow? Pow. And return. And then we see we have the next call here. So we have our two addresses. That one he's calculated, and this one he's calculated. And these guys, I think were just used in the matter. We'll find out in a minute. So this next call is, oh, I love this command. Help on command. This is how you learn. Right here, you use help. Fill string with the contents of register EAX. On each iteration, processor stores the contents of the register EAX into the memory at address in EDI, pointed to by what's in EDI. If flag D is cleared, increments EDI by 4. Otherwise, decrements EDI by 4. Register ECX is always decremented by 1. If ECX after decrement is 0, operation stops. So yes, you'll see quite often this thing right here is going to do a lot all in one go. And it's really cool because we follow this in the dump, and this is going to be ES. Let's check that again. Fill string with the contents of register EX and into the memory address at EDI. What's pointing to at EDI? Yeah, so we're in the right spot. So if we hit F8, bam! Fill it with zeros, please. And that was, because the AX was full of zeros. And then the next thing it's going to do is move into EVP minus 34. Go to EVP. Okay, it's still there. Minus 34. 7531 0 0 up here. 4 9 up there. Okay, so the last 9 was used to get some space. And we're doing that with malloc. I'm down with that. There's our 98. Okay, source is all zeros. It's a string of zeros. Move EAX. What is that? EVP minus OC. It's going to be right there. Bam. Destination is going to be not a comment. ESP. So we're good. Bam. And str copy. Got it. Got lots of copies of strings now. There we go. And yeah, I agree. This is kind of boring as well, because the next thing is going to be really boring. He's going to run a loop forever. And essentially what's happening is, as the differences become closer together, it adjusts the different addresses by, yeah, this is boring. Let's look at real world stuff. Whoops, sneak peek. What was that? Was circumvent Zelda Classic Quest Editor. Yeah, let's do that. Real world stuff are always way more fun than crack maze, because you have to use your brain. And when we use your brain, we learn. ZeldaClassic.com. Download. Sure, download. Windows. Run it inside Linux. Anyways, that's going to download. We're going to drag that over to the L desktop over here, which, there we go. Like that. Put this over here. Y'all like this. Look at that. I feel like this is not what we were looking for, because we wanted the actual editor. This is the game. Well, guess we could always just play the game. Oh boy, not sure what that's gonna do to the stream. The save file could not be found. Create. Yeah, okay. Oh my. I knew better than that. Quit. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Now that you've been thoroughly ear, face, everything just ear raped, eye raped, brain raped, everything, yeah. Let's see here. Zelda Classic Editor. Oh. Zelda Classic Quest Editor. The editor is packaged with it and it's execute. Oh, okay. It's too much lead in my water.
Dreaming?
Don't you play ads on my fucking bastards. Z-Quest, that is. Let's run that. If it goes full screen, I'm gonna be so bad. Or so pissed. Okay, there we go. You've embarked on a new quest. Please specify the initial set of quest rules. Authentic. Matches the behavior of the Legend of Zelda Plus. All but a few rules are off. Oh yeah. Oh, this would be fun. Let's see here. File. What's the protection? Oh, the quests that come with it are password protected, so they should suffice for testing. Huh. Let's see here. Yeah, you may have to help me along here. Let's see. Because this is all brand new to me. Like, what the fuck is it? What am I even looking at? So let's go quest, import, file import, what, map, quest, open. Let's try open. Oh, hey, look at that first quest. Open. Password. Oh, woo! Break time. Remind me later. Anytime we hit a password field / authorization field, that's break time. And then we'll come back and address it. Does that look right? Looks right to me. Yeah, looks good enough. "13 minutes, 37 seconds," just because we're silly like that. And count up. Start. Oh, I've got an idea. Yeah. When we get back, we'll set another stopwatch and see if I can't figure out how to circumvent things in 10 minutes or so. We'll make it quick. Anyways, break time. Bit of it. Oh, I almost forgot to press the button. What would you guys do without the button? Are we still counting down? Yes, we are. Alright, so we are in a quest in the ZQuest editor, and we are prompted a password. Now, first question is, this appears to be some type of emulated system inside of the Windows system, so likely we're going to run into a few hurdles in addressing memory, because this is all going to have like its own code inside of it. So let's take a quick peek, and then we're going to call it quits for the day. Let's move that away. Grab Ollie, run that guy. Watch, this will be written in 64-bit, and I'll just have to eat my words. And jump on over to the x64 debug. Let's see. It's not. Run. No, not direct sound. ZQuest. Let's put in a password. That's our password. It's the master password. Watch, it just works. Invalid password. Unable to load. My guess is that it's going to work a lot like WinRAR, and circumventing it would actually require decrypting it, but let's find out. Pause, debug, execute till user code, and yeah, that doesn't help. Yep, doesn't help, because it's a system within a system, so the outside system is not receiving anything. We're just gonna have to run. Okay. Open. First quest. Let's do our old friend, view executable modules. Search for, well, let's do an analysis real quick. There we go. Search for names and see if anything is helpful here. There's some screen compares. I doubt that's used. We may need to follow malloc and see what memory it's creating. We may also have more luck with actually using cheat engine. You see there's no message box or anything, so it's all going to be done lower level. But hey, we'll do this. DOS devices, okay. Joy HID VXD, mostly written in C++ and uses Allegro. So it's drawing all of this with the Allegro library. This looks very much to me like a emulated subsystem. So it would allocate memory for different, like CPU memory, and then that internal CPU would run custom code, but I could be way off on that too. I haven't really looked yet. So let's see if any of these compare strings trigger anything or not. I doubt it will. Of course. So we'll enter some stuff. Can we select it? No, we can't. So instead of entering it there, we're going to enter it in a notepad. We're then going to paste it in and search for it in memory. We can't paste. Okay. A S D F G H G J K L Q A Z W Z S X E D C. A S D F G H K L. There we go. I believe I've gotten it. We're going to hit OK. Yep, the graph is all running later. It's really only released 999. Large parts were written in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say that internal subsystem would be in assembly, and it would be telling it essentially to render all of this as if it were on a Nintendo in an 8-bit type system. So now we can do Alt-M, Control-B, search for what we typed in. Hey, we found it. And let's do breakpoint hardware on access reader write. Okay, definitely byte is going to be fine. And just to make sure it's not in another place, let's continue our search. And likely we've just found the entire memory for that internal subsystem. So let's go back to it, grab that address, follow it in the dump, copy address, go to expression, there we go. Yeah, it's not much. Z strings dot text. Yeah, so this is going to be our internal memory, and this is going to be this section that's using our stuff. And we have a breakpoint, which is going to fill that with most likely zeros. Let's hit F8. Well, F's, yeah, empties. F9, 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 F9. Stop it. Just F9. F9 yourself. Breakpoint, hardware, disable, run. File, open, first quest, some stuff. See if it's going to write the same spot or not. Breakpoint, hardware, enable. Yep, it's written there. A leg 42 font. There's your Allegro. Where is it putting these? EBP -1A, go to EBP -1A, 9A, which is here, to there. Search a string for the first byte that is the same as register AL. So 0. Not, oh, I hit F9, damn it. I meant to hit F7 or F8. 6. 12. How long was our key? 17. Allegro 42.text length. C drive ZC. See, that doesn't exist. C, there's nothing there. So that was from when it was originally programmed. Text length. I don't think we even hit the OK button yet. Control F9, execute till return. There we go. F8. Control A. What do you know? I hit F9. Object message. Dang. We're literally using a library to interface with the recreated subsystem. And let's remove that breakpoint, F9. Let's hold F9 and see if we ever get anything to bounce out. I doubt we will. So let's hardware. Read. Don't care, just do it. Now. Oh God. Search for names. Look for the ones specific to Allegro. And we want things that are specific to text. And the GUI or graphical user interface that is creating a box of some type. Key pressed, good lord. text out, printf, printf, printf. This is a good one, just because of its age and that we literally are operating between systems. I like it. Although probably not the best for a stream, just because I'm like fascinated by it and more absorbed than able to speak to it. And I remember using Allegro to create aimbots in Counter-Strike 1.6, I think. So let's look at messages. That could be helpful. Let's look for, actually, let's ask our friend Google real quick. Allegro message box. We know that this is version 4.2 and this is going to be AL show native message box. View executable modules. Click one of those. Control A. Search for names. Sort of my name. Allegro message. Show. Let's specify 4. Oh, Allegro 4. Five, five, five. It's just Allegro message. So that's good to know. Let's go back to our executable module, zquest-dub, do an analysis, Control A. Then we're going to go ahead and search for names. And where's it at? AL Allegro message. Allegro message, find references. Breakpoint those guys. Hit the escape button. Run it. Click it. Press it. And miss. Why don't we just search for that in the menu or in the memory? I'm sure it's going to be around that. F open password, pack file password. Are you? Can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. Tell me it's not that easy. If we get 2 in a row that are that easy, I'm gonna be a little upset and just say that right now. Mainly just because of how long I've looked at this and somebody's screaming at their screen like, dude, it's so easy. Just do it. I know, but it's been a long time. So run. Let's try our password. Oh my god. We hit a breakpoint. Pack F open password. So it's going to be opening the file with the password. Now, what happens if we just change that out to open it without a password? Longtan RP decrypt. So it is encrypted. And so when you put in a password, yeah, decrypting, it is going to be using that password to then decrypt it. So if we know a little bit of information about what it's supposed to be, we'd be able to, wait a minute, get file, what? Then we'd be able to calculate what it needs to, what the password needs to be. F open password. Well, let's do F8 here to go over it and undo that one. Go back, put a breakpoint here, hit run. Following dump. Now let's go ahead. Do I have a hex editor in here? Because I'm gonna be kind of upset if I don't. HXD. It's my go-to. Not sure why. Probably because it's free and it does everything I want it to, and you can do compares, and the website looks like it came right out of the fucking 90s. Like seriously, 90s. So that's why I like it. Download and it works on Windows 95. So yeah, you know, back off me, brother. Hello, Malik, buddy. Patty? Beatty? Body? Malik buddy? Maybe? I don't know, maybe I say that really wrong, maybe I'm not, but hello. Let's get our hex editor that I'm missing. How's it going? Well, we started off with a rather comical night, and then it was suggested that we, whoa, advertisements, just go KYS yourself. Anyways, and the Project 64, what's the word I'm looking for? Project 64 emulator, we learned that their protection isn't protection at all. Pretty much put anything you want in any of those boxes and it will just work, basically. And then it was suggested to circumvent the password on quests for loading the ZQuest editor, which we're checking to see if it is going to be a lesson in cryptography, which is totally okay, or if it's going to be more along the lines of just telling it to do a regular open instead of a decrypt open. So first let's check this out. This is all the classic quest file. So whether or not it's encrypted or not, we're not sure because it requires password, but we'll keep that on the back burner over here. pull this guy back up. And we are here. F8. So qst.dat nes qst underscore new qst qst.dat is just right here. Error no. E0. Return EAX E0. So that's our subsystem error codes there. To believe. I'm gonna make a quick guess at that. Compare what's at EAX with 21. It is not 21. So we are going to jump over pack f open password. Okay. Move EBX1. Compare what's at EBP minus 50 with 0. So that's going to be down here, right? It is 0. So, or I'm way off. Go to EBP. Oh yeah, I'm way off. Minus 50. Definitely not 0 because we just wrote to that address. So, yeah. Duh. Okay, move the D word at EBP minus 4C 0, which EBP is likely moved soon. Write binary LLF fix volume B dot temp. We're going to open it for writing. Don't see it yet, but as soon as we do that, what was it called? It's called capital L, right there. It's empty. Test and make sure that it was able to do it. It's all the classic quest file. Oh. EBP plus 10. Look at that. Just look at it. Would you look at it? See, there you go. Jump if equal to 0, which is not. So use all the class quest file. Move ESI EBX. Compare the byte at EBX with 0. Jump if equal. So I believe we're checking to see if there's errors right now. So far so good. Get character 5A. Are we like seriously gonna load this in one character at a time? Good heavens, dearie. Let's see. Compare EAX with -1. It's not. Increment that guy and it. Hey, we've seen this before. Shove into yourself. Well, if it was located. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 5A. Compare EAX with ESI. Jump if they're not equal. Well, they are equal. De-increment what is at our address. And rinse and repeat. It's going to take a little while. You see over here it's going to be de-incrementing for a while. Yes, you could just put, you know, a breakpoint here and a breakpoint not there, here, and a breakpoint here, and a breakpoint. Pretty much anything that could jump out of our loop that we're in. I think I've covered them all. The minus sign on your numpad brings you back. Okay, and then we can also hit run. And we land here, which brought us from there. No, not even close. EIP is your instruction pointer. Points to current execution, your execution pointer. So now we're going to compare what's in EVP minus 39. Wait, does this work? Okay, so yes, it does. Cool. With 0, F8 jump of equal. Well, it's not. Now, would that be a good jump or bad jump? Hard telling so far. Get C. What's this long tan? It makes me think math long tangent. So far so good. Or so far so bad, depending on how we want to look at this. Now, let's take a quick refresh. Okay, that is still empty. Get C, goes back up, does a bunch of junk. That bunch of junk likely is attempting to decrypt the password that we have given it. However, I have not seen our password that we gave it yet, so that is just a hunch. But if we hold F8, eventually we will run into some execution, and we will see where we get our good/bad message, and whether or not it was a decrypting thing or a comparator thing. One way we can do this a little bit quicker is, rather than holding F8, we can do debug, no, trace, animate, over. And it will do it for us. Ta-da! It's like magic or something. Now, the easiest way to actually decrypt this, since we could create a quest that is not encrypted with the password, we can create one, check the first 40 bytes of it, compare those to the encrypted one, and then we would be able to see if there's a pattern between each of the bytes and the processes for what is doing it. This animate is taking too long. I tell you that right now. So it's likely trying to do a decrypt, and then it works like my fourth crack me. It tries to do a decrypt, and which is just like WinRAR. If you put in a password that's wrong, it tries to decrypt it, and if it is not valid data, it says, oh, password's wrong. If it is valid data, it says, okay, here's your shit. Good Lord. Alright, we're going to pause that. So I feel like we're going in circles here, which we are, because it's how far down now? Not very far at all. Now, one of these jumps that goes really far, I'm going to force it to jump out of it, and we're going to see what it does. Like, let's force this loop not to happen again. Yeah, it's not that. It's S. Yeah, S. G. Got it. So where did that jump go? I don't know. Probably starts the whole damn thing over again, but we'll find out now. This one. There we go. Let's do that. Z. Okay, so yeah, let's open that in hex editor. And we'll see this is what got written in the time and how that compares to what. So I've raised a few questions here. One, what is LLFXUOLB? How did it get that file name? Two, is this the temporary dump of the file for it to be able to be compared? And then it checks to see if it's a valid file or not and loads it if it is and deletes it if it's not. That's most likely. And we got here to delete it. What gets us here? Because that most likely is what's going to be the, oh, this is a valid file. Great. Read binary. Let's run that guy. Opening. So here it says opening and the other one said decrypting right here. String. So I did use. If I type in long 10 and it just works, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't think it will. But I was wrong once and it can work, so I wouldn't be too surprised. I've had easier things work. I've worked on things for hours thinking that something was way too easy. No, that could never be it. And then test it and be like, oh my god, hours wasted. So let's just F8 that sucker right there. There we go. So right here is what gave us our fancy little error message, which we can't step over. Or run. Press a key. It says decrypting OK. What? Opening error. Press a key. Okay, so we told it that, yeah, you're done. And then it's trying to get. That's my hex editor telling me that file is gone. Okay. So let's hit F8 a few times here. Let's hit F9 there. Get rid of that guy, that guy, that guy. Come back. Invalid password. Serious though, if that works, I'll be so pissed. Let's try it. Let's try it. Never know until you try, right? Open. Not new. I mean, new is decently interesting as well because new will give us what we need to know when we hit save as and we put it as MQST. F9. Saved MQST.QST. Okay. Encrypting. Wait a minute. I didn't ever set a password. MQST.QST. Run. Stop it. F9. It didn't ask me for a password that time, so okay. Now we're going to try to open that first quest real quick, and I'm going to type in long 10, and if this works, I'm going to be so angry. No, I won't be angry, I'll just be super confused. Okay, good. Thank goodness. So now that we know that ours was encrypted somehow, where did my HXD go? There we go. Pull this up, we'll toss our QST in there, and we will do a file compare with, good lord, Zelda Classic. First, go. Can we get them side by side, or do they have to be up and about? I know you can, but that's okay. Okay, so this is the one that I made, and you see that everything is the same up and it uses the default password when none is provided. What's the default password? Long tan? Everything's the same up until here. And then ours, which has default password, looks like this. And theirs, which is non-default password, is this. Now, if we bust out a fancy calculator, and we change this to programmer mode, and we go hex EE minus A7. I don't remember how I did this. Nice. Yeah, I hear you. It's been a while. So 47. So we have a difference of 47 here. However, we know that subtraction is not going to work. And if it is subtraction, there's some type of carryover. So perhaps 57 minus 5F. Oh god. I don't want to be keyword. There we go, D word. Not. That's 7. XOR. Let's do EE XOR A7 49. Now if we do 57 XOR 49 1E. Okay. EE XOR 1E. That one, yeah, I know. Could have done that one in our head. So now, yeah, we would want to look into this and see how it actually opens the files, what it does to each byte, how it stores them in the little temp folder. And let's mark down on the boogie board. Hold on. I have a boogie board. You were thinking about something else, weren't you? No, this thing's awesome. I'm behind times here. We're going to mark down cryptography 101. There you go. Probably can't see that because I can't see it, but there you go. Cryptography 101. The cool thing is you hit the button on it and it all disappears. I don't know. This is new technology. Crazy. Blows my mind. Alright. Open. No, we want new. File, save as. Does it ask us for a password ever? Tools, etc. Options. Quest header. Oh, look at that. Change password. Save key file. Enter the new password. Billy is fun. Okay. Oh. Writing header AG. Okay. Writing rules AG. Writing strings. Writing strings. Wait a minute. Did it literally just key? We'll come back to that in a minute. Writing doors. Okay, this is all the quest stuff. Yep, I'm tired. It's been a long day. And now it's almost 2 in the morning. And I'm still here. Rather bored though. Well, rather boring. At least I would think. Like, I would, if I was watching this, I would probably have tuned out because we're not really doing anything. I guess we're finding content because the content we found for the first string was all of a 10-20 minute video. It was okay, good to go. Let's just hit F9. Dot key. Do we have it in here yet? F9. Bet we do now. Literally a dot key file, not a dot key extension. No, just dot key. Like take a page out of a Linux book. If there's dot in front of it. Wait a minute, what? zquest auto-generated quest password file. Do not edit. Billy is fun. So we've learned that the passwords are stored in plain text, and that if you have a key file, you can likely figure out how it's going to read those. So this is something that we can definitely look at a little bit more. However, I'm too tired to do that amount of amount of digging at this moment. Import unencoded quest. Open. Sure, save it. Yeah, override it. We got our new passwords. It's Billy the Kid. Or Billy is fun. I don't know, I've forgotten it. I'm going to have to look at the hex file. F open password. You know, I bet we could just edit copy as table. No, I bet we could Google that function and it would be like, oh, it does this. Excuse me, hiccup. Pack F open and file size EX are not thread safe because they refer to global password set by pack file password. This limitation makes using pack files in multi-thread applications painful. To get around this problem, I've patched Allegro 422 file.h, file.c, and intern.h to include the following new methods: pack fopen password file size ex password, which work just like the regular version of these functions, but take an explicit const char password to use instead of the global password. Passing in null means to default to the global password, not thread safe, obviously. I'd love to see some of that on my... So if there's an open before we're prompted, it would be passing the password to it. Likely. Let's follow this real quick, see what it actually does. Move D-word on key. AL file ISOK. Layers 1 and 2. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Not tonight. No. You can't make me. Auto generated. Pack F right. Put W. Put C. Bilious fun. Pack F right. So this one is going to be grabbing password and writing it with that. Then we're going to close it. We still have that temporary file right there. Oh look. Oh look, it's an exact copy. Why do I keep closing the hex editor? HXD. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Because that's a lot different. Oh, wait. Wait, you remember that temp file that we had open before that looked just like this? So this is decrypted. This is okay, we might be getting somewhere. F8, close file, jumps on back up. And then it's gonna take our temporary file, most likely. It's gonna overwrite our other one with it, which this is. Wait a minute. We haven't encrypted yet. So we were decrypting before, and I swear that looks about exactly the same as what it was. Encrypting. Well, that encryption right there looks fun, but we are not. Nope. Another day. Another day. Another dollar. Rand. Is that a classic? Okay, so then it's gonna, what, just append that at the top. I'm gonna need to close these. Okay. eset.com, lock, nice, correct. Alright, cool. I make phone calls to those people. Nod. Nah. Okay. That's what we should do on one of these, tear down some malware. Those are always fun. So now if we pop back in here, I bet this still is the classic quest. And this guy, what's this one showing up as? Still the same. Good. qst.dat is like some base file that seems to be open. So now we're deleting our temp file. But if we make a copy of that real quick before it deletes it, it's gone. Yeah, what is the destination? Bloop. Format zquest dash sprintf. Right over existing file. Yeah. Did you know it? It's trying to prompt us, but we're stepping over, so that'll never happen. Run. Don't give me that. Saved. Pretty sure it's lying, but that's okay. Now, oh look. Wow, that's huge. MQST QT0. AGSI enhanced. Jesus. So what is that? Our decrypted version of it? Or just a blank? I mean, it looks pretty. That's still the same. It's definitely not packed. Like there's tons and tons of space. Date modified. Wait, what's untitled? It's huge too. Demo beta test thingy. Love it. Nintendo Phantom Menace by Joe Riverman. Wait a minute. We'll have to remember some of that. Run file open find references to selected command. Not going to find any. Find references to call destination. We're missing a couple here. Let's grab those up. Let's go like this. Like that. Find references to selected command. Got all those. Find references to jump destination. See. Faster. Find references to selected command. Cancel. Run. Run. Alright, file open. Let's see if we get a prompt B4. Yes, we do. So, we know that this guy, when called, if provided, see here, works with just like regular from taking cost password. Passing a null means to default to the global password. So, we just need to look and see what's passed. We see that one, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See if we can get that to recognize those as parameters. Probably not. So let's F7 into that F open. That one too. Push EDI longtan. Push ESI, a temporary file. Push EBX. First quest. So we have our source, our destination, our password, right? Edit, copy as table. Paste. Long tan. So that's like our global, maybe? We'll have to find out. F8. RP. Push 2, 3. Push EVX. Call Oostercher. Ooh, Oostercher. Help on command. Yeah, that's not gonna help us. Let's F7 into it real quick, see what it actually does. You get C for F O. Capital O. Test EAX. Jump back on up. I bet it's K. Yep. So this is going to be our file name. Nearly there. Should have one more. There we go. test ESI, follow and stack. Interesting. There's our, let's follow that in the dump. File name. ESI is 823. Jump if not 0, which it's not. So we're going to clear EAX on dump. Yeah, we're going to clear EAX. Otherwise, our options were to pop, return normal, move to EAX, what was in EBX, which is this, which is the same address, I believe, yes. Or to clear it, pop, and return. So, potentially, maybe putting into it something later, add ESP10, it's cleaning up from itself, test EAX, jump of 0, which is here, file, ISOK, well, what was this one? Get executable name, get file name, okay. Good enough. Looks like checking to see what kind of file we're trying to open / save. Push 100, push 8000, push 400, get file encoding. Alright. Alright, you see that? Keep that in mind. See, I should remember that. Or just remember I told you to remember that. Now keep in mind, we have not put any password at all yet. Long tan. Turn. So file name RP is something and long tan. Test EAX. JZ. Not being taken. Not being taken. Not being taken. Opening. Decrypting OK. Opening. OK. Reading header. So wait a minute. Do we have a temporary file in here now that's refresh? Yeah, it's this guy right here. That looks rather familiar, doesn't it? Let's pull this guy back over. Damn it. Go down. Make sure everything's still on the screen okay. This is running over longer than I wanted to have it run over, but that's okay. This is random call. Okay, so it's gonna write okay. Made in ZQuest. Jump to trace. Reading rules, okay. So what it's telling me is that it's gonna eventually prompt us for a password. So let's try to get it all the way to the bottom and see what happens when all of these things turn back and say okay. And this guy here is going to be find references to, select command. Oh golly gee willikers. 185 references to that, which is some type of screen output. Just going to break point a fistful of them real quick. Reading doors. I bet if we hit F9 we'll hit that. Yeah, we do. Okay. Reading D maps. Okay. Oh god. Misc data. Okay. Reading weapons. Okay. Combos. Okay. I don't know why everything got minimized. That's rather annoying. There we go. Reading init. Okay. Custom guide data. Link sprite data. Custom subscreen data. Script data. Sound effects data. Item drop. Favorite combos. Done. Now let's see what it does after the fact. It's going to delete our temporary file. No! So I think that it did actually, in fact, decrypt it. Like that. We haven't gotten to the password prompt yet. Deleted our file. Okay, so somewhere in here is where we get prompted for our password key. Yep. Passwordy stuff. So that being said, let's pause. Five, two, two, three. Let's set new origin here. F888. Damn it. It's not what I meant to do. New origin here. Let's start over. Here. And then we want to jump. This next one is no fun. Trust me. Yeah, so long 10 is definitely the default password. F9. Here's our long list of OKs. I like those. We'll keep those in. Well, we know how to make it do it 18 billion times. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yeah, we have another temporary file. Let's just Control V that one. It's a little bit bigger than the last one, so maybe this time we actually got something of use, because the last one was here. I think that this one has actually decrypted itself. Let's find out. Mr. HXD, that's fine. Just cancel yourself. Close, close. Pop that guy in there. That does look a bit different. Our last one was here, and you see that is much different. And let's compare that to one of ours from before. So we are byte for byte the same size. Cool. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to it for just a couple more moments here. What did I just do? I have 7'd into that. Damn it. F8. It's gonna delete it. It's gonna delete it. Okay, that's fine. This guy will F7 and 2. Somewhere in here is where it's going to tell us we need to enter the password, probably in here. Okay, sorry, couldn't see that for a while. Might be this one. I'm going to hit F8 and we'll find out. Nope. Okay, so it was not in there at all. Damn it, it's this one. It didn't like us loading it like 50 times. Caused an access violation. On that note, we're definitely done for tonight reading at this. My eyes are starting to hurt. My brain is starting to think. And I'm like, there's definitely some packing or slash encrypting slash things going on. Definitely not something that's just simple hard-coded password, although there is one of those. It's just not what you would expect it to be. Because it turns out there may be a global password called Longtan. but call pack F, really. Now, the thing of it is, if they are encrypted, and it does in fact require read them, through the launcher, then the launcher would have to know the password to decrypt it, to know how to play it. So if the launcher is LW, zlaunch, let's see what zlaunch does. Okay, so now if we want to go to zquest and we do, I don't even know what I'm doing right now, but I would think that there is a way to load the quests that it provided. I want this to be in screen mode, window, launch. Let's launch this ZC. See, apart from ear raping us, what it does. Jesus. Sorry, that's loud. Game, settings, MISC. Pretty sure this is just the classic. It's not like the quest or anything. Oh, quick load quest? No, that can't be right. Skip logo, yes. Oh. See what that does. Oh, that's cool. Quit. Yes. Oh boy. It's a big ass white screen, I tell you what. I don't even know what's happening with that. So weird. Alright, close please. Oh, it closed. Okay, cool. Whatever. So, wait a minute. Can you just do shit like this? Like, bam. How to load that one? Oh god, it went full screen, so I'm guessing that that worked. Settings. Wait, can we alt-enter? No, of course not. Oh, yes, can. Oh, alt. I actually ended up patching it to skip the file. Yeah, there's a button to do that too. Not a custom quest. Create a save file and start playing. Okay, so cancel. Alt. No, not Alt. Cancel. Settings. There we go. Get rid of that full screen shit. Much better. Continue. Game quest type, normal game quest. So yeah, this has to be decrypting it in order to play it. And I'd be willing to bet the button skips both the logo and... Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. That makes more sense. So that one that was most recent, I think it was this one. Let's change that to, what are these called? QST files? Yes. Think, yeah. Alt. Can we Alt? Game. Reset? Yeah. Browse. Enable open file. So I bet if we attach to this now, file, attach, it's called classic, yeah, just do it. Interesting. executable modules. Seriously? Attach. Weird. View executable modules, LW, let's search for, let's do an analysis. Search for the name, see if that load with password, rip, right? What is it called? What was it called? Anybody remember? So tired, so sleepy now. There we go. It's called pack f open password. Starts the P. Pack f open password. Let's do one of these. Run, and this guy. Oh, what do you know? It says long 10 or RP or is it a culmination of them? Let's hit F9 and see where we break again. Not a custom quest. Create a new save file. Okay, we know that, but we just want to see you open them. So it did create some files here, which we know that typically when it creates the temp files, they are decrypted. That may be the case. I don't know. It looks kind of strange to me. QST. But again, we have those same parameters. What was that one named? This one. RP. They didn't give us a password, but on dump, this is what it would be. Okay, null. So let's see what that default is. Too hard. We made another temporary file. Man, I love temp files. Remember that temp file cleaner? Yeah, that was the thing. Wait a minute. R. Oh no, it's 2. It's gonna have a hard time deleting a file that doesn't exist. Unable to open. Okay. A. Does it prompt you for a password in the game? Title, author. No, it doesn't. So the game just loads it. Because we put a password on ours. It was called Billy the Kid or whatever. And poof, just like that, we're playing it. So the game doesn't require... So there has to be a way to bypass it pretty simply. Because, what do you know, there's our blank world. Woo, yes. Oh, wow, look at that. I don't even know what I did, but I did something. Because we have a password on ours. But the game knows how to read the data. So when we pick up, we'll be combining these two things that we have learned on how to open custom requests. Excuse me. Without a password. No. Well, open. 1. Okay. Without a password. Well, open. 1. RP. Without a password. File. Open. 1. And let's copy paste. Copy. Pasta. Nope. Longtan. Definitely didn't work last time. Okay. But we know that the game does know how to load the data. So we also know that it's dumping the data. What if we change this to a QTO? And what was the big one? This one. None of them. First came out here. QSU. This big ass long one. Try this guy. QSU. Error. Unable to open. No problem. No problem, boss. Okay. Bedtime. But we have some starting places for the next time that we come back visiting that. One being the fact that the game can load the quests, so it's either being converted to some type of code that differentiates editor runnable on game, but there has to be something that connects those two, because if we are saying from the editor encode it to be this, and to get back to editor you have to decode to that, but that's different every time. It can't be the same for a game. The game would have to know how to get the runnable code to load the quest data. So there has to be some type of window between the two. So that's one thing that we can look into, which I think that this qst.dat is going to come into handy with that. It's just a hunch I have. Bong seems to me like it should say water. Bong water. Anyways, that being said, good suggestion. That's gonna be it's gonna be something that we can actually tear down on multiple levels and see what we can do about going through it. Now, I don't want to jump into the source code of it. You had mentioned that it was open source, so meh. But if we get to that point, we will do it together. That being said, it's been a long time. I'm going to leave you guys with the ad. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I will possibly be back on tomorrow. Peace out, sauerkrauts.